Morning team, it's Thursday, August 3rd, the 3rd. Um, my last day of the week, unfortunately, only 2 trading days for me because Friday I'm always off until the beginning of October. Um, how do you guys listen with the new microphone? Because I think it sounds much better than before. Anyway, Um, let's have a look at news. Yesterday, when I was wondering if this was the real NFP, I was correct because I missed that the real NFP is on Friday. So this was, I mean, it's still NFP, but it's not like so relevant as this one. This one is the one that makes fireworks, and yet it was okay because they showed off their direction, their cards, and we took the trade with it. I mean, I took the trade. I don't know about you. Anyway, today we got again news in New York. So most probably London is gonna be quiet, or like how do I like to call it, is gonna generate liquidity. And yes, I can see liquidity already around. I think Euro is playing games these days. I mean, price action is clean and kind of moving, but it's playing games with a trader. I like to think so. I explain you now when we go into low time frame. Anyway, yesterday another red day, okay, and I mean, I kind of expected and I wanted them to go into the fair value gap. Now we touch it and we kind of rejected from the equilibrium. Not so much a rejection, but kind of. The problem is that every single daily is closing below previous swing lows. Can you see this? So not a bullish sign. Okay. Let's go to hourly. H12, same thing. Um, it's not nice to short in full support, especially this is like a high resistance liquidity R. This is like I don't know, 22 days. It's like 3 weeks of price action, this one. And now we're approaching it. But the flow is down, trend is bearish. So it's not so easy to look for longs, or at least I cannot look for longs until at least like like a real long until hourly say so. Right now hourly say down all the time. Yes, yesterday here they said up, and there was a little bit they kind of played me because I wanted them to go here because they started to print like some bullish price action, but then in the end the real trend was down and they won. So why I say that Euro is playing games, because they keep leaving equal highs and equal lows around, like a lot. This is a little bit too much, you know. And this type of stupid double bottom is gonna go out sometime soon, in my opinion. So let's see. I love this fair value gap. Well, let's start with H12. I love this doji, okay? This doji looks super interesting to me. If we ever pull back here, this will be an amazing level to go down, to go lower for me, in my opinion. Why? Because if you remember, I said that this was a good support because it was the last swing low that pushed the price higher, you know. Somebody here sold enough to push the price higher 300 pips, okay? Then they bring it down, bounced off 130 pips, and then finally broke it, okay? So then we spent time and then we broke down again. This is inside this breaker now, you know. I like this as a resistance level, as another area of interest. This is the way I see price action. So what's inside this doji? This fair value gap is an interesting level. Yeah, but in order to go here, you need some bullish price action, and right now I see none of it. Okay, so I'm not going to rush in any longs. Price looks extremely bearish. H1 is the same, is down, pushing down big time. There are literally no reason to long right now. I don't like Asia rates. This rate was made in Asia, so I don't feel super comfortable to short here, but I can see short playing out. So yeah, let me sync this one on the layout. Yes, the H4 favorable gap will be this bearish H1 origin. I'm telling you, this will be like one of my favorite conferences altogether. Because look, it's in premium. It's in premium, right above the 50%, inside this breaker, inside the other breaker that we mentioned here, you know, like this other origin. So there are many conferences here if we get ever here. Anyway, no time frame. It's not the cleanest. This H1 swing high failed to make a new low. Okay, yes, you can say yes, it broke these wings lows. Yeah, but these are not relevant to me. The real one is this one, the real structure. So technically this is a weak one, but also price is super bearish. So why would I look for longs right now? I know you can say that the recent flow is kind of bullish because M15 broke up here, yet I don't trust it. I become skeptical when I get my first win of the week, like yesterday, or like when I'm in positive or in green. I really don't want to get involved unless I see something stupid clear. And I mean, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. I'm trying to see some level that price could give some longs. Yeah, probably here. You know, I'm a big fan of inside candles. I made a whole video on it. This big wick here looks like never been tested, like slightly from the next week, and also is inside this origin. Yeah, the only way I can see longs is if we read yesterday low, like super clean way, and Eastern reject, like super bullish, and then maybe we can go to this favorable gap, or else I don't touch longs, and nor I feel comfortable to short into this Asia or the block. I don't like Asia or the blocks. I'm sorry. I don't like them. I need a fresh one from yesterday. Fresh price action inside the origin from yesterday, which is New York price action here. Okay. So this inefficiency was left in the news. I like fresh setup inside this origin. Anyway, that's enough for me for today. I will post more charts later, as always, in the Telegram group. And the next video maybe on the weekend, maybe on Monday. Let's see what I do this weekend. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and speak to you later. Bye.